On today's exciting episode of Sam J, Demon Hunter, we're going to be going after a particularly nasty Sheila just through there. That's right. Now, what that nice Let's Player bloke Lazone might have told you, Demon Souls is essentially just a series of gimmicks strung together by difficult enemy progression. And we're going to see a bit of what he's talking about right here. I don't know why, for some reason, looking at this particular beauty, it's giving me shivers and all sorts of palpitations. Yeah, hey there guys. Much to my own surprise, I decided to carry on showcasing the HUDless boss fights for this game. I might show some of the regular PvE and stuff as well, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, the PvE tends to be a lot more boring to watch, because basically me running in, twatting an enemy as hard as I can, being very surprised when it doesn't fall down, and running away in a blind panic. Rinse and repeat for every single enemy in whatever level I'm currently playing. Because, yes, even with stuff like the regenerators wearing and what I'm equipped, I'm still absolutely terrified I'm going to get in over my head and, you know, be killed mercilessly. It's not a good thing when you're going, you know, if you're trying to get some of the white world tendencies and stuff. Black world tendency is really easy to achieve. White world, not so much. It means a lot of not dying and, yeah. I think the only one of the worlds where it's easy to regain white world if you lose it is probably Bardaria right at the start. It's the only place that's got like 4 different boss fights. So yeah, as you may have seen, we just picked up this particular boss's gimmick, the Storm Ruler. Now again, not necessary to defeat the boss per se. However, it does make the guy a complete joke, especially if you know of any of the safe spots around the area in which to hide out. I like to use this old house. It gives me a cabin in the woods kind of feel, you know? Yeah, yeah, there you go. It's safe here. Cheers to that, brah. There's also a spot right up at the top of the cliff, I believe. Back where you first started, somewhere over there. But he's also technically safe. None of the guys really fly over there, and I think even when the Storm King comes down, he doesn't particularly go after you either. Now, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll probably be dodging and rolling around like a desperate madman, firing wildly at these things with your arrows and hoping to God one doesn't spear you in the air. That was rude. Talking to the boys and girls, don't you know? There's not time for me to be shafted, thank you. Ah, you missed me. What a loser. Shoot him out of the sky. Fuck, your hitbox is surprisingly big. Let's extend across your entire body. That's rare for this game. Annoyingly rare, in fact. Yeah. They can just see you shooting them down with bow and arrow. It works. It'll take a while, but it does work. Especially when, for some reason, it doesn't usually happen. They're not supposed to be able to hit me from me. I think it might be because I'm in body form. I've got the feast ring on, but yeah, I think if you're in soul form as well, they find it very hard to actually figure out where you are. Obviously not so the case today. But yeah, this isn't a particularly efficient way of doing it, so let's switch on over to the Storm Ruler, shall we? I can take a couple of hits while I do this. I might as well replace the meat cleaver because I'm not going to be using it. This boss never actually lands or anything. But if he does, I've never stuck around long enough for him to do it. Surprise, motherfucker! That's right, the Mage of Storms is back. For some wind, there's rain, then a fucking hurricane. You're all gonna die, we all know why. 'Cause I've got the sword that produces turbulence. Watch me cut you down. Oh, they fall all around. Literally all around. God damn, I took like 3 people at once there. I forgot how... Yeah, the range on this thing is... Ah, there he is. He's been flying around up there. You can't actually hit him. He's out of range of every weapon in the game, even some of the better bows. You can't hit him from all the way up there. It's when you kill enough of his children, that seems to upset him. Just a touch. When he comes down to investigate. Like, Billy Joe? Bob Jane? Mary Sue, where the hell are you? They're all dead. Who did this? Did you there with the very strange sword? Yeah, watch this. Oh, that's another one down. You upset yet, brah? You mad? It is, but his amazing demonic powers cannot beat aged masonry. Thankfully. For some reason, one of the few creatures in this game or in Dark Souls, in fact, can have some sort of bullshit attack that can go through solid objects. So yeah, it worked out nicely from there. So isn't my lock on? It's not working very well. I can't tell if I'm actually locked onto him or the other creatures that's fallen off him. Only downside of playing without the HUD, I can't tell where exactly I'm locked on to. Actually, I think in this case it's probably better not to lock on, if I'm quite honest. Yeah, it's probably going to work out a lot better. If you stand in a couple of the corners of the house here, you can get 2, maybe even 3 of these hurricane attacks off on him as he flies overhead. And obviously if you're using the conventional display system, you can tell when you're hurting him and when you're not. In my case, I have to wait and see if I hear the roar and the blah, like that. Which I'm assuming means it actually hurts. This one for Erwin. We're a bras, man. Can I get him? Oh, fuck you, little bitch. That was a sneak attack. Does it really count as a sneak attack if I'm not actually looking? We're gonna say it does. Yeah. Rules of gaming. If they're not looking, it counts as a sneak attack, right? That's usually rules for the NPCs, not for the player. But yeah, if it applies, it applies. You know. I'm making a lot of purple. I like purple. I'm not certain what you plan to do by making all this purple, but whatever, right? I guess. Can I get a third hit in on him before he buggers off? Yes, just about. So there you go, you can get like 3 hits in. If I remember correctly, using the Storm Ruler, I think it takes about 6 hits, which is also one of those old school rules of gaming. A lot of the old bosses and stuff like other classic Sega titles and stuff. The rule of 6, bosses took 6 hits to die. You piss off already. Yeah, those guys will slowly start respawning. Well, I say respawning, he drops them basically. Fundamenta is go. Surprise! And I win. That or is becoming invisible, which was equally terrifying. So yeah, that was the Storm King. Again, total gimmick boss fight. They all are. The only real exception is King Galant. Even he can be killed relatively easily. If you know what you're doing. Fuck, I love doing that. It's just really a shame that this is the only area in the game the Storm Ruler can do that. It's only when it's in the shrine where it was originally given its power it can still do that. So if you use it outside, it does have a ridiculously long-range knockback effect, which you're fighting anyone or anything in areas where there's a lot of cliffs can be very useful. You can literally send entire waves of enemies flying over cliffs to their doom. Problem being, of course, if you start using it inside and stuff, it's really not that effective. You're just going to keep pissing them off more than anything else. And I don't think it knocks bosses back either. I might be wrong about that, because there are some bosses that can be knocked over by stuff like the Meat Cleaver's stun effect. I'm not entirely certain, to be honest with you. I'm reasonably certain that it doesn't work, though. Yeah, I can see why they didn't do it. I mean, if you imagine if you could literally cast fucking hurricane blasts everywhere, that'd be the only weapon anyone in this game would ever use ever again. Still disappoints me, though. That he's literally here just for this one fight. What the fuck is that? Huh. 2 edges of the map haven't been joined properly, you can actually see the divide. That's weird. Can I get up here, get a nice view for my landing, or just roll sideways apparently for no reason? Nope, no I cannot. Well, my hopes and dreams have been destroyed. I guess I better find somewhere else to sign off from. Good view. Nah, it's not bad. Not bad at all, gotta give him that. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here, and I shall see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye-bye now.